Growing up, I always saw one night after the other night of what cops are doing to the communities. We were kind of raised as officers being the enemy. However, now that I'm on the law enforcement side, I totally get it. You know, it's almost like hindsight's always 20/20. So now I'm able to see through two sets of eyes. You know, we don't come to work to make friends, some people say. That's a partial truth for me. I do come to work to make some friends, especially in the community, because those are the people that are going to help me capture the bad elements, and we need to rid the community of. Everything been good?
Yeah.
You guys been working things out, been playing nice?
Yeah.
Some officers don't agree with what we're doing, just flat out. They don't think that's police work. They don't think that it's safe. They don't think that it's going to be productive. I'll catch up with you. Tell your mom I said hi. All right. Trying to change cop culture is very difficult.
A lot of policing in general has been us against them. Some of it deals with we're working in dysfunctional communities. Some of it has to do with dysfunctional officers. There's a lot of reasons for it. But we have a problem in this community with kids killing each other. And that's what we have to focus on. Right now, because of all of the violence, we're making a lot of stops. Sometimes that can be riding a bike without a helmet. There was one very recently where a kid was stopped, and somebody videotaped that and it went viral.
If you interfere, you are subject to arrest. If you interfere, sir, you are...
I'm not interfering, I'm recording.
So they see this kid and they go to write him a ticket and he runs, and it's not normal behavior. A 16-year-old kid in the neighborhood does not get up and get off his bike and run at a full dead sprint from the police. It just doesn't happen.
All these police for a 16-year-old kid. For a 16-year-old kid. All these police.
Is it really necessary to have that many officers on site?
Why you got to be a boy?
Had an officer shot in the face 2 years ago during a probation search that we thought was going to be minor in nature, and he ends up almost dead at the end of the day. So if I say we need 10, then we need 10. If I say we need 20, we need 20. If I say we need 2, we need 2. And it's not easy, and it's not graceful, but at the end of the day, the number one function of this unit is to reduce the fear and incidence of violent crime. It's the number one responsibility.
I have a question and a real concern about a sense of balance. We're all here because we're concerned about the spike in violence. How do we address this issue of violence and making sure that we don't have an increase in racial profiling and driving while black and walking while black and living while black in our communities? How do we find that balance?
Having more cops patrolling the neighborhood does not make the neighborhood safe. It increases detention. It increases people's anxiety. You see the police and all of a sudden you start panicking.
For far too long, when we say public safety, people say law enforcement. And we know that public safety is not just a function of the police. Public safety belongs to the commons, it belongs to the people.
I think that we need to have more community-based strategies and community-based approaches. I don't think that we need to always roll out more cops every time there's violence or there's a crime committed in the community.
When you work in a very violent community, you know, you can choose to do it by being responsive, where you just go and clean up the bodies and the bullets, or you can choose to go out and do it in a very proactive way, which ultimately saves lives.
Hey guys. How you guys doing, all right?
One of the things we try and do is have relationships with all of the neighborhoods so that it reduces the number of conflict or incidents where we end up in using force.
Let's go with you, man. Don't do that. That's not a good idea. Not with us.
Not a good idea.
Put it away, okay? No, that's not cool. That could have easily gone south. But that kid's about 13, 14 years old, and he has what appears to us as being a 9mm handgun. Had we not heard the plastic clinging sound of it. Well, it could have been a shooting in progress or, or possibly an officer-involved shooting. The combination of knowing the area, knowing the kid, toned everything down. However, to make that type of decision in a fraction of a second is very difficult.